What's going on, Internet? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Jasmine.
And this is episode 53.
This week we have some Phoenix Jones news, some more Batman news, and some Wonder Woman news, so...
let's get to it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, so we don't have any Dark Knight news, unfortunately.
Sadly.
But we were able to find this little piece, this little tidbit from Batman news of yesteryear.
Way in the past.
Yeah, actually, Joel Schumacher's promoting his new movie, who no one gives a crap about anyways. But he was talking about his plans for Batman Triumphant, which was going to be after Batman and Robin. I guess
what an awesome title,
exactly,
by the way.
right? Yeah. They were so set on making this, they thought Batman and Robin was going to be such a hit and it was going to make so much money that they were already working on it. And once the dailies were coming in, they were like, yeah, we're still going to make it.
We got this.
We got it.
It's happening.
Yeah.
And then it's like they couldn't get rid of the script fast enough. They're like, I don't want to be seen with that.
Yeah, no, they pretty much scrapped all these
Destroy
plans.
it.
You said you heard about this somewhere before.
I remember
I
reading
just
this.
heard about this.
Yeah.
But it sounds crazy. I kind of would have liked this as a little kid. Now, I probably would have.
As a kid, I could have gone to the theater and watched this, but it's the same thing I do now when I watch Batman and Robin or Batman Forever. I'm kind of
It's just like, oh, that's bad.
But it looks like they wanted to have Nicolas Cage play the Scarecrow.
I'm a
Batman
Nick Cage
Triumphant.
fan.
I'm not.
Totally out of the closet with my Nick Cage fanness.
Terrible.
But
He would have played the
I would have hated
Scarecrow,
that.
and it would have had Batman throwing down with his past villains, Jack Nicholson Joker included.
Yeah.
Probably like a
which
fear gas.
would have been cool. Yeah, that would make sense.
Like
but
in theory, that sounds like an awesome idea done by anyone other than
Joel Schumacher and that whole crew. Sorry.
I've read a lot of rumors about all of the Batman stuff that was supposed to be until we got Batman Begins, and I'm so happy
it went everywhere.
none of it came to be.
Yeah, it went everywhere.
It was a blessing in disguise to me.
Yeah.
To just have that never happen. And just Nicolas Cage as the Scarecrow. You know, it would have been some weird neon-colored suit. Like,
Green and yellow.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna poison the water, okay? Take it off. Take him off. Be perfect. It's Nicolas Cage all over. I can't. Oh, I'm so happy he never touched Batman.
Yeah, me too.
It would have been like dead. Everything would have died.
Pretty much.
That's
Black-handed
how I
Batman.
see it.
Anyways, let us know what you guys think. Let us know what could have been your favorite worst Batman idea.
And also, be sure to check out our new photo gallery we just posted of pictures from The Dark Knight Rises.
Shout out to Jason for getting that one together. So
Thank you very much, Jason.
Woo.
So Wonder Woman is getting something that she hasn't had in over her 70-year run.
A father.
A father, which is pretty cool. Before, her dad was sort of hinted at as being Hades, Lord of the Underworld, in like the Justice League Unlimited and the Wonder Woman animated movie that came out. So it's really cool to find out that her father is actually his brother, Zeus, who is like the god of all gods, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, apparently Brian Azzarello is writing Zeus into the third issue of Wonder Woman as Wonder Woman's father. This is very exciting news. As she said, in over 70 years, Wonder Woman has never had a father in the comics. So
she was just made out of clay by her mom, who was lonely. So
yeah, so now
really cool.
Now it clarifies that she was made out of clay, and then Zeus shot a thunderbolt in there at the last second.
Exactly. What's pretty cool is that Brian Azzarello actually said that this makes her more human because she has a dad, even though now she's like uplifted to like God level. So that's pretty cool because I mean, can you imagine like going your whole life without having a dad? I mean, obviously some people can. So,
like me, yeah.
It's okay, Bobby.
But on a lighter note, you know, Brian Azzarello's run of Wonder Woman has been incredible. You know, I just read the first issue last week, and oh my God, it's amazing.
It was vicious.
When DC, I heard that when DC was laying out the new 52 and they wanted Brian Azzarello to write one of them, he said absolutely not. But they offered him any character he wanted, and of course he chose a Wonder Woman. And the regret sets in for DC. So,
however, Wonder Woman has actually sold over 100,000 copies, which is huge not only for Wonder Woman but for DC.
Yeah,
so they've always been the #2.
Yeah, DC with Justice League reached 200,000 prints on their comics. So that's huge news. They finally are at the level of Marvel, which I have to say is kind of sad.
It took a long time. One more cool thing is that Brian Azzarello actually described her new family, which is Zeus and her siblings and everything, sort of as like the original crime family. So you can only think where that goes with like mobsters and gangsters, but with like thunderbolts and like the power to cause war and stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. Like I really want to see where this goes because daddy issues and like family issues alone would be like arcs and arcs of awesomeness. So.
Oh yeah, and you know, she has obviously been raised to be this violent person. I can't wait to see how far this goes, and maybe we'll bring in her brother Hercules. That would be pretty sweet.
Or her sister Athena.
Uh-oh. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below.
So I love that we live in a world where mass vigilantes are a real thing and not just in comics.
And not supervillains. We only have good guys.
Right? So like bust
right
people
now
on the street, especially Phoenix Jones in Seattle.
Phoenix Jones.
Exactly. Who actually over the weekend, I think, got arrested.
He did. He got held overnight at a police station because he assaulted a group of people. Apparently.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He came up upon a group of people, sprayed a bunch of pepper spray because he thought it was like an attempted murder, and then it turned out these people were dancing.
They walked out of a dance club and apparently just took the party outside.
They were like, "What's up, dude? I'm getting in your face."
Right? Maybe it was like house
"No."
music and they were just like, yeah, like beating the beat, and he was like, they're beating each other.
Playing like Mortal Kombat, and they're like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do," or something, you know? Like, I don't know Mortal Kombat combos, but yeah, so he got arrested, got sent to jail, and like the cops are doing the stereotypical, and we've heard it a million times if you read comic books, or, oh, he shouldn't do that, you should call 911, you don't need to be taking care of problems like this, like there's a reason the police are there. So that was kind of cool to see that in like on CBS News.
That's like headline
I read that
news
and I
on
was
my
like,
phone.
I've read that before in a comic book. That's,
Right.
those lines, those exact lines.
The best part is that, actually there's a couple really great parts to this. One, they took his suit, which to me looks like Booster Gold.
Yeah.
Just blue, gold
Black
right
Booster
here,
Gold.
blue, love it. Two, he has a backup suit apparently, so he has put a lot of money.
What superhero doesn't have a backup?
Right? Three, he is married to another mass vigilante.
Purple Rain.
Boom.
And not like Prince Purple Rain.
Rain.
Prince, or no, it's Purple Rain like raining over my
justice.
domain.
They are raining justice over the peaceful city of Seattle.
That's
this is
the
great.
other kind of rain, but yes, they are raining justice.
I like
Anyways, my favorite thing from this entire thing, though, was the quote that they had from one of the girls that he got the pepper spray in her eye, and she said, "You got expletive pepper spray in my eye." So
She was not happy. He ruined her night.
She was not happy. So I don't know. Phoenix Jones, we love what you're doing. Stop spraying people accidentally. Do more good, and just keep your nose low, man.
So when I heard this, I was actually a little shocked because with the new 52, there's tons of news and awesome things about it. And I'm sure some people have already heard about this. Barnes & Noble actually took all their DC books off the wall, which is about 100 titles, because DC signed an exclusive deal to put digital comics only on Kindle. Specifically, this was announced when the Kindle Fire was released. So you have that whole buying and keeping thing on the Kindle Fire. So pretty much...
Yeah. I can understand the kind of...
The business behind it?
Yeah, taking all that down. Like, I don't agree with it, but I can understand it. I can, I still, though, think, you'd want to keep those up anyways, because, there may be people that go to Barnes & Noble that look for that kind of stuff.
I do indeed. We spent a lot of time there this weekend just pulling books off and, getting really excited about it. I think it's one of those, jealous girlfriend things, And
that's how I feel it is, too. Like,
if
you're looking at her...
Book, yeah. Exactly. If I can't have it, no one can. Fatal Attraction sort of thing,
But, I'm hoping this kind of just comes to bite them in the end. They throw everything back up, Maybe they realize they're going to lose some people coming in there. Because I'll go into, Barnes & Noble, and when picking up books, hit the graphic novels.
That's usually what I do,
and pick
too.
something up.
What I'm hoping this does, actually, is sort of derails DC's plot to go digital a little bit. Because while you can still get books on, certain Android apps, like the DC app or iOS apps, it really limits what you can do. You have to download something and look for stuff. So they made it way more convenient on a Kindle. And if I could see digital comics sort of die off a little bit, I would be really okay with that. A little known fact is that most of the hosts for Nerdlocker have actually worked in comic book stores. So we hold it really close to our hearts. So
yeah, I'm always, no matter what digital or anything, I'm always going to want to hold it in my hand.
Exactly.
So.
And I really don't want that to die away. So hopefully by DC doing this, it sort of slows down the
maybe
digital
hinders
thing.
the digital, but
Yeah.
I hope so. But
Will it happen?
I feel that a lot of the people that have switched to digital are going to stay on digital.
Probably, but I just want less people to be on digital.
I'm with you. Hey guys, Brandon here with my pick this week. It's American Vampire by Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque. This book is incredible. Have I mentioned I like Scott Snyder? Because I love Scott Snyder. He is easily one of my favorite writers. I know that's a broken record, but this guy's awesome. And in an age where vampires are so overplayed and just almost annoying at a point, this is a really breath of fresh air to the vampire genre. Really neat idea what he's doing with anything. I don't want to give anything away. Just pick it up. I promise you'll like it.
Steven here with my pick of the week. It's going to be Samurai Champloo. I hadn't watched it in a while. I'd only gotten halfway through it. I had loved it like crazy, but then with Jasmine's review, I was starting to get back into it. If you haven't read it, definitely check it out on the website. But I mean, it's a great series, so I'm back into watching it again. And if you haven't, read the review because it was amazingly written, and then start watching it because it's on Netflix streaming. Check it out.
My pick of the week is going to be Wonder Years. It finally found its way to Netflix, and especially onto my Netflix queue. Netflix knows me so well. I loved this show as a kid. It was my #1 show that I watched every week without fail. You guys should all watch Wonder Years again, just to reminisce about your childhood.
Hey guys, Kelly here. I don't usually do a pick of the week because I like a lot of stuff. But this week, I wanted to take special extra time to mention something that I thought was incredible. And that's the premiere of the new television series, American Horror Story. I had no expectations for this. I just recorded it just in case. And I'm so glad I did because, you know, I don't know if you've seen trailers or read anything about it, but it looks like they were going to lean more heavily towards like drama and, you know, the examining this relationship gone wrong between this married couple, but it was so creepy, and there really is a lot of horror and gore and death and just weirdness. It's almost David Lynchy. I really recommend trying to watch it, see if you're interested, because I think it's awesome and it has great potential.
Hey guys, Cubby here with my pick this week, and it's the Avengers trailer. It's finally online, came online today as we filmed, and holy crap, I get Hawkeye in it, so I'm totally happy, but then there's awesome banner with Tony Stark, and Cap, and Thor, and Bruce Banner, and everyone's interacting with each other, and it's everything we want it to be. So I'm so happy with Marvel Studios and Joss Whedon, and everyone that has a part in this movie. Go check it out. The Avengers trailer is online now. Check out nerdlocker.com because we have a link for it too.
Hey there, nerds. Jasmine here with my pick of the week, and it is actually the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, because it's back, and that's the only thing that I ever spend money on at Starbucks, and that's the only thing that is delicious. So get one if you like it. If not, I like it. All right, that's going to do it for episode 53, but until next week, be sure to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as nerdlocker.com for all your nerdy news. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Brandon. You guys have a nerdy week.